This is a video about MGN Online, a great service that we have that you can find a ton of graphics, both animated or stills, for your newscasts. So first, at the top right, you want to log in. Again, the site is mgnonline.com. So this is going to be WEBN News, 2 N's, password BJ News for broadcast journalism news. Let's hit enter as we log in. You'll see a ton of different graphics right at the top. These are today's graphics top stories. And what you really want to focus on are the gallery section over here to your left. And I'm going to step through a few of these to show you what's in them, but we're going to start with top stories. So what this service does is it gives you the highlights of that day. So every day they update them, and throughout the day these may change. They may stay the same as well. But for the most part, if you put together a newscast, you'll find what you need right here at the top. A few things to notice. A few of these have these play marks, which when you click inside of them, they actually have animated movies for you to use. They're good for your BAMs or your plasma screens, or even for some B-roll. But they also have some still images. And when you download a still image, you want to make sure you have JPEG with credits. They do have an option without, but we want to always make sure we use credits. And to download, it's just to the right, bottom right, do HD 1280 by 720, and that'll download right to your desktop, or whichever folder you have it directed to. So you'll see within the story they give you a variety of elements to work with, and again, these are the top stories of today. Let's go back to the galleries. Let's go down to graphics. So these don't have any of those animated ones, but they have just basic graphics, great for over the shoulders, whichever story you're working on. And again, within them, they have a variety of elements that you could use. So here it's just the icon of electricity, whereas on this one it has power outages. So it gives you options on how you want to use them. And again, when they have the option for credits, you want to make sure you use it. Otherwise, JPEG is just fine. Let's go back to galleries, go down to animations. So on this page, all of these options, not sorted by date, but all these options are able to be moved and put into a video form. So if you know for sure you want a graphic that moves, come straight to animation. If you want one that is just a still, just go up to graphics. We're going to go down a little further, motion photos. So let's choose Bernie Sanders. And the way I sort of see these motion photos, and again, they're all not motion photos. There's the only when you see the little play sign. It's kind of like a slideshow. They've put together a variety of photos that you could use in MOV or MP4 formats. And this one is about 20 seconds long. So it's a good sort of simple way of getting a variety of shots for whichever topic you're working on. 3D photos, another nice effect that they provided. So let's click on the masters. And so they sort of zoom out from the flag, shows little masters, nice little maybe intro to a tease graphic or movie. Another one for the Super Bowl. Again, we want to download it as 1280 by 720. This one's not really good as a loop, so you have to be mindful of the fact that it will end. You may want to edit it down so that it just pauses on that last frame. Finally, I want to show you this MGN packages, the last one, option at the bottom of that gallery section. And so what they put here is major stories you can find everything in one spot. So if you know you're doing something on coronavirus, they have graphics, they have maps, and you can see the variety. So maps, if you're working on a particular state, you can come here, find that state, and focus on it. Rather than having the entire United States, you can pick if you want New York, North Carolina, Texas. I'm going to go back to packages. They have health and medicine. My experience as a news photographer, it was always tricky to get some healthcare video. So in here, you kind of have a good variety of ways to tell a story when it comes to the medical field. Go back to packages and we'll go further down. You'll see other major stories that have been covered. And then down here in 2019, just to be mindful of it, they've put major stories of the years in one location for you. So we all can remember the Notre Dame fire in France or the Boeing 737 MAX issues. And so within here, you can see that they've collected all those elements that they've done for this story and put it in one spot for you. So this is MGM graphics, so MGN Online, to find a tremendous amount of graphics. Again, if you're putting a daily newscast together, you'll probably find most of your stuff right here in the top stories in the gallery section. But be mindful that it's here. Use it. It's a great tool. And if you have any questions, please come to the JPC office. Thank you.